Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video showing you YouTube's top 10 poopiest or crappiest tutorials. And I'm just going to be showing you what I think is probably the most poopiest tutorials that I see on YouTube these days. Just kidding, there's no bashing in this video, but instead you'll be learning how to make these 10 different little poops. So first we're going to make the poop template. So I'm taking some brown clay and I'm pinching it into a fat water drop shape. And using my dotting tool or needle tool, I'm making 3 giant indents on the side of the poop. Next I'm just blending the sides together. Then I'm just using my fingers to blend in the creases together so it's a little bit more smooth. And I'm pinching the tip of the poop and swirling into the side, and now you have your basic poop shape. So now we're going to go make the plain poop, so I'm giving it some white dot eyes. And I'm giving it a lined smile along with 2 extra lines to border the mouth. And 2 pink dots for the cheeks or the blush. And I'm using my little tool to make a little curve at the side lines of the mouth. And here we have our completed plain poop. Next we're going to make the poop emoji, and we're going to take some giant white dots of clay for the eyes, and in the middle we're going to add little black dots of clay for the pupils, and a half circle for the mouth. And here we have the completed poop emoji. Super simple. So now we're gonna make some dog poop. So I got a white piece of clay and I made that into the poop shape. And I'm giving it some dot eyes once again. Now we're gonna take a snake of clay and we're gonna make it into a J shape by curling it to one side. And I'm cutting off the excess. And with another small snake of clay, we're gonna make the other side of the mouth by making it into a U. And I'm placing a giant black oval in the middle, and that'll be the nose. And for the ears, we're gonna pinch some black clay into some teardrop shapes and flatten it out, and place it right over the eyes. And here we have our first animal poop. It's a dog poop. Next we have cat poop, and I took an orange base and gave it dot eyes. And then we're going to repeat the same thing for the mouth that we did for the dog. So we're going to make a little J shape first, and then we're going to finish it off with a little U shape. And a tiny little oval for the nose. And 2 line whiskers underneath the eyes. For the ears, we're going to take some orange clay and pinch it into a teardrop shape. And in the middle, we're going to place a thinner teardrop shape of pink clay. And next, we're going to cut off the end and place those ears on top of our cat. And this will complete our second animal poop, which is a cat poop. So next we're gonna make some bird poops or a bird turd. So I took a yellow base and I gave it some dot eyes and an orange oval for the beak. And for the feet, I'm taking 3 little snakes of black clay and I'm arranging them into a Y shape underneath the eyes. And I thought I made the feet a little too long, so I decided to cut off some of the ends of the Y just to make it a little shorter. And here is our third animal poop, which is the bird poop. And next we have our last animal poop, which is a rabbit poop. So I took a pink base and gave it some dot eyes. And then I gave a small little oval pink nose. And with little black snakes of clay, I'm gonna make them into a Y shape surrounding the little pink nose that we created. For the ear, I'm taking an oval shaped clay and I'm cutting it at a slant. And I'm placing those ears on top of the eyes. And finally, you have your last animal poop, which is the rabbit poop. So next we're going to make some ghost poop. So I mixed some translucent clay with some green. And I used that to make the base, and I gave it some dot eyes. And for the little ghost arms, I took an oval of clay and I rounded it to like a boomerang shape, and I flattened it out. And I placed that under the eyes. Now if you don't know what a ghost poop is, you may or may not want to look it up. It's up to you though, but viewer discretion is advised. And for the mouth, I gave it a sad banana shaped mouth. And once baked, you have your very spooky little ghost poop. Next we have the party pooper. So I'm taking a light blue base of clay and I'm giving it line eyes and a long line mouth, so it looks like it's kind of sick of life. So next we're gonna make the little whistle thing that you see at parties. So I'm flattening out a snake of clay and I'm just rolling up one end, so it's a swirl. And we are gonna attach it to a little white snake of clay and place that on the side of the mouth of our party pooper. And I decided the party pooper needed a little bit of a party hat, so I took some pink and purple clay and I swirled them together and I smoothed it out with my fingers, cut off the end, and I placed it on top of the party pooper's head. And for a finishing touch, I decided to give it little square confetti or sprinkles all over so it looks like it's really enjoying its life. And here is our party pooper. And next we have our unicorn poop, and people always say that unicorns only poop out glitter and rainbows, so I decided to take some translucent clay, mix in some glitters. And I made that clay as the base for our unicorn poop. And I gave it some dot eyes. And a giant oval black mouth. And I took thin strips of clay and rolled them into snakes, and I made a little rainbow out of that. And I cut out a little section of it. And I placed that over the oval mouth that we made. And here's the rainbow part. So now our unicorn poop is glitters and rainbow. Next we have our poop bag, and poop bag usually refers to the little bags of poop that you carry when walking your dog, but I decided to make it into a purse. So with the red base, I made some X marks on the bottom. Then I added a strip of red clay on top, and this is just on the top half of it. And I'm going to blend the top part with my fingers, so it looks like it's kind of like a bag flap. And once the top part is completely blended, I'm taking my blade again and I'm making some more cross marks on the top. Now we're giving the little bag some dot eyes as usual. And for the middle part, I gave it a little gold triangle because that's what looks like purses have to me, I think. And I gave it some little circles at the end because that also seems very purse-like. And then between each of the X's and the intersections, I gave it little gold micro marbles. And finish it off with a lined smile. Now we're going to make the handle of the purse, so I'm rolling a thick snake of red clay, and I'm attaching gold eye pins at each end. And I'm curving the handle so it's a nice U shape. And on the side of the poop, I added some little gold squares on the top and bottom. And on those squares, I added 2 more gold eye pins. And you want to bake according to instructions. And once fully baked, we're going to add some gold rings attaching the handle and the poop purse together. And using my little wire tools, I'm just closing up the little gold rings. And we're going to do that with the other side. And once completed, you have your little poop bag with a dangly handle. And I bet you guys were expecting like the little poop bags that you carry around for dog walks, but decided to make it a little luxurious than that. So here are the top 10 poopiest or crappiest tutorial that I have seen on YouTube. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I made 10 different poops. I tried to find more poop kind of puns, just like party pooper and stuff like that, but I really couldn't. So I just decided to do as much as I can and had fun with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well.